Feeling stuck in life can be frustrating and overwhelming, leaving you unsure how to move forward. The good news is that being stuck is temporary. It only changes when you understand why it's happening and take deliberate steps to escape. This guide will show you the real reasons you feel stuck and how to break free. Today, we will talk about why you feel stuck in life and how to escape. 1. You lack clear direction. Feeling stuck often comes from not knowing where you're going. Without a clear goal or vision, your actions become scattered and inconsistent. You may stay busy, but you're not moving forward in any meaningful way. This creates a sense of stagnation, where effort doesn't translate into progress. The painful truth is that without direction, even hard work leads nowhere. To escape this, you need clarity. Specific goals that guide your actions and give your efforts purpose. When you know exactly what you're working toward, your decisions become sharper and your progress becomes measurable. Add a written plan, define milestones, and break your vision into actionable steps so you always know your next move. Direction transforms effort into momentum and removes confusion from your daily life. 2. You are trapped in your comfort zone. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly limits your growth. When you avoid challenges, you also avoid opportunities to improve. Staying in familiar routines may reduce stress in the short term, but it creates long-term frustration. Growth requires stepping into discomfort, facing uncertainty, and taking risks. The reality is that nothing changes until you do something different. But the painful truth is that your comfort zone is not protecting you, it is holding you back. Escaping it is the first step toward real progress. Start by intentionally doing things that challenge you daily, even if they feel small. Each step outside your comfort zone expands your capacity and builds confidence over time. 3. You overthink instead of taking action. Overthinking creates the illusion of progress, but it often leads to inaction. You analyze every detail, consider every possibility, and wait for the perfect moment to act. That moment never comes. The more you think, the more complicated everything becomes, and the harder it feels to start. The truth is that clarity comes from action, not endless thinking. You break the cycle by doing, not by planning forever. So taking even a small step forward can shift your mindset and create momentum. Action reduces uncertainty while overthinking amplifies it. When in doubt, move forward with what you have instead of waiting for ideal conditions. 4. You compare yourself to others. Constant comparison can make you feel behind. Even when you're making progress, you see other people's success and measure your life against it, ignoring your own journey. This creates frustration and self-doubt, making you feel stuck even when you are moving forward. The painful truth is that comparison distorts reality. Everyone has different starting points, opportunities, and timelines. Focusing on others takes attention away from your own growth. Progress becomes clearer when you measure yourself against who you were yesterday, not against someone else. Limit exposure to content that triggers comparison and instead focus on tracking your personal improvement over time. 5. You don't take full responsibility. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck when things aren't going well. While external factors do play a role, staying in a victim mindset keeps you stuck. Taking responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for everything. It means accepting that you have control over your actions and decisions. The truth is that change begins when you take ownership of your life. When you stop waiting for things to improve and start taking action, you regain control and begin to move forward. Responsibility empowers you, while blame keeps you dependent on external conditions. 6. You are consistent in the wrong things. Being stuck doesn't always mean you're not working. It often means you're working on the wrong things. You may be consistent, but your efforts are not aligned with your goals. This creates the illusion of productivity without real progress. The painful truth is that consistency alone is not enough. It must be directed toward meaningful actions. To escape this, you need to evaluate where your time and energy are going and adjust your focus toward what truly matters. Audit your daily activities and eliminate tasks that don't contribute to your long-term vision. Focused consistency leads to exponential growth. 7. You fear failure and judgment. Fear can quietly control your decisions. Fear of failing, fear of being judged, or fear of making mistakes can stop you from taking action. Instead of moving forward, you stay where it feels safe. The problem is that avoiding failure also means avoiding growth. The truth is that failure is part of progress. It teaches, refines, and strengthens you. The painful reality is that staying stuck feels safer, but it costs you your potential. Moving forward requires accepting that failure is part of the process. Reframe failure as feedback and use it to improve your approach. Every attempt, even if imperfect, moves you closer to success. 8. You lack discipline and structure. Without discipline, your actions depend on how you feel. Some days you're productive, and other days you are not. This inconsistency prevents progress from building over time. Structure, such as routines and systems, helps you stay consistent regardless of your mood. The truth is that motivation is not enough to move forward. Discipline creates stability, and stability creates results. When you build structure into your life, you reduce uncertainty and make progress more predictable. Establish daily habits that anchor your productivity and remove reliance on emotional decision-making. Discipline is the bridge between intention and achievement. Consistency comes from habits and systems, not fleeting motivation. Structure turns chaos into clarity and makes progress almost automatic. 9. You are overloaded and mentally exhausted. Constant input, stress, and pressure can overwhelm your mind. When you are mentally exhausted, even simple tasks feel difficult. This leads to procrastination and a sense of being stuck. The reality is that your brain needs rest and space to function properly. Without it, your ability to think clearly and take action declines. The painful truth is that pushing harder is not always the solution. Sometimes stepping back, resting, and resetting is what allows you to move forward again. Prioritize sleep, breaks, and mental clarity to restore your focus. A rested mind performs significantly better than a tired one. Mental recovery is just as important as hard work for sustained progress. Overloading your mind only slows down the results you're trying to achieve. By managing stress and replenishing your energy, you unlock your true potential. 10. You are waiting instead of acting. Many people stay stuck because they are waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right feeling. This waiting creates delay, and delay turns into stagnation. The truth is that there is no perfect moment. Progress begins when you start, even if conditions are not ideal. The painful reality is that waiting keeps you in the same place, while action moves you forward. The only way to escape feeling stuck is to take action, however small, and build momentum from there. Start immediately, adjust along the way, and let action guide your clarity. Momentum grows when you act, not when you wait for certainty. Small steps taken today are far more valuable than perfect plans postponed. Action creates clarity, confidence, and opportunities that waiting never will. Escaping feeling stuck starts with clarity, courage, and consistent action. Implement these steps daily, and momentum will follow, guiding you toward progress and growth. If you found this valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more actionable insights that can change your life.